And now, the guest on the scoreboard, the Seahawks from Seward, Alaska. Number 10, Melly Moriarty. A captain, number 11, Iris Anderson. A captain, number 15, Jessica Honeyman. Number 22, Ashley Jackson. And number 24, Ayla Lopinskis. And now for your Grace Christian Grizzlies. At guard, number 2, Annie Vanderwide. Forward, the captain, number 10, Hagan. At forward, number 13, McKenna Schamberger. At guard, number 15, a captain, MK Hogan. And inside for the Grizzlies, number 30, Sarah Laker.
All right. There you have it, the starting lineups for the Grizzlies: Vanderwide, Hagan, Schamberger, Hogan, and Laker. And for the Seahawks, Moriarty, Anderson, Honeybein, Jackson, and Lipinskis. Referees for tonight's game are Mr. Jeff Wilson, Mr. Will Massey, and Mr. Shannon Conley, all from Anchorage, Alaska. McKenna Schamberger will jump against Aliska Lipinskis. Tap controlled by the Seahawks. Grace playing a man-to-man defense. Seward trying to find something inside, nothing there. Lipinskis with the ball. Looking for somebody down low, finds Honeybein off the rim, no good. Rebound, Grace Christian. Mary Hogan with the ball. McKenna Schamberger drives, blocked by Seward, stolen away by Grace, stolen back by Seward. Moriarty with the ball. Drives off the glass and in for Jessica Honeybein. Seward takes a 2-0 lead with 6:48 to go in the first. There's a two-pointer, no good off the rim. Rebound by Lipinskis. Seward up the court. Moriarty with the ball. Passes it back to Jackson. Over to Honeybein. They're moving the ball around. Moriarty. Over to Lipinskis. Back to Moriarty. Looking down low. Nothing there. Moriarty has it. Jackson with the ball. In the paint. Knocked away by Grace. Stolen by Annie Vanderwide. Mary Kay with the ball. Hogan. And there goes Annie Vanderwide for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound taken. Nope, out of bounds. Stepped on the line. Seahawks ball. 2-0, 5:50 to go here in the first. Seahawks leading. Jackson inbounds the ball to Moriarty. Honeybein looks in the paint. to Anderson. Back across the corner. Moriarty's shot hits nothing. Rebound by Grace. Annie Vanderweide with the ball down in the corner to Haley Hagan in the paint to Sarah Laker. No good off the rebound, off the boards. Rebound by Lipinskis. And we have a travel. Traveling on Jessica Honeybein. Allie Jarvis will inbound. Out to Annie Vanderweide. Down to Jarvis. Bounce pass in to Schamberger. Back out top of the key. A long three off the rim. No good. Rebound by Sarah Laker, but loses it out of bounds. It seems, I was talking earlier in the broadcast, that the Grace Grizzly girls always seem to start slow but finish strong. So we'll see. They're down 2-0 here, haven't had a bucket yet. First 3 minutes of the first period. In the paint to Anderson, throws it up, no good, foul. First foul of the ball game. Who was it on? Number 10, Haley Hagan. Iris Anderson drains the first free throw. And the second one rolls out. Referee rolls violation, lane violation.
All right, let's go, girls.
Vanderweide with the ball. Down to McKenna Schamberger, back into Vanderweide. She dribbles, loses the ball, knocked away by Seward. We're going to have an alternating possession. Ball to the Grace Grizzlies. McKenna Schamberger knocked to Annie, knocked out of bounds by Seward. Schamberger inbounds. Into Sarah Laker, off no good, rebound. Rebound McKenna Schamberger, and she is fouled. Fouled by number 22, that would be Ashley Jackson. Grizzlies looking for their first point of the first half. McKenna Schamberger at the line. Clanks off the iron, no good. Up and in, 3-1, Seward. Stolen away by Annie Vanderweide, knocked out of bounds by number 10, Meili Moriarty. We have subs in for Seward, Riley Von Borstel. And who's the other one? Only one sub, I guess. MK with the steal. Ball was bouncing around, throws it up and in. Tie ball game. 4 minutes to go in the first period. 3-3. Moriarty with the ball, driving down the left lane, throws it up. Over to Lipinski, she loses the ball, and we have an alternating possession tie-up ball to Seward. Into the ball game. Can't see with the ponytail. Number 33, it looks like. Coral Petrosha. That's who that is, Petrosha. Anderson drives the paint, turns back around. Gives it to Honeybein, down low to Petrosha. No good, off the rebound by Mary Hagan. MK. Mary Hogan, nothing but air there. Rebound by Sarah Laker. Back out to McKenna Schamberger. Great rebound there. She fought it, she got it. See if they can get 2 out of this. Grace Salima in the ball game for Grace. MK looks into McKenna Schamberger. Down to Grace Salima underneath and in for the layup. Grace Salima, freshman on the varsity. 5-3, Grace over Seward. Moriarty over the left side. Gives the ball to Honeybein. She's looking for something in the paint, nothing there. Gives it to Anderson. Anderson drives the right side of the lane, up and in. Beautiful play. Tie ball game, 5-5. MK in the paint, backs out to Grace Salima, no good off the rim. Rebound by Haley Hagan, and she is fouled. Who's gonna get it, number 11 or number 31? Let's see what the referee says. They were both there. Number 11, Iris Anderson, that's her first. That's 3 fouls on Seward, 1 on Grace. Back in the ball game, Ayla Lapinskas. McKenna Schamberger going to inbound to Grace Salima, to Annie Vanderwide for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound, Seward, stolen away by Haley Hagan on the floor, gives it to Grace Salima. Timeout Grace as she was on the floor. 5-5, 2:05 to go. My engineer told me the computer was getting hot, so he had to go get some ice. He has the computer setting on ice, cooling down the computer. We almost had a technical problem. All right, 2:05 to go. 5-5 is the score. Very slow start for both teams, but that seems to be the way it goes with these girls. They start slow but finish strong. McKenna Schamberger wins the ball, inbounds to Annie Vanderwide. Down to Haley Hagan in the corner, no good. Looking for something to do, nobody there. Back outside. Seward playing a 2-1-2 zone. Annie drives in the paint. There's Grace Salima, throws one up. Great rebound by McKenna Schamberger, and she is fouled by number 15. Jessica Honeybein. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2. First one's up and drills it. Second one up. In and out, no good. Didn't get the break there. I still don't know how that happens. It goes halfway down and bounces back out again. Seward ball. Grace Salima with the steal on the inbounds pass. She's tied up over there in the corner, drops the ball. Seward grabs the ball. Looks like we're going to have a timeout by Seward. Calls a timeout. The referee, Will Massey, right there by the coach, and the coach show. Timeout. 6-5, 1:28 to go in the first. We'll be back in a minute. Seward will inbound the ball. Throws it across and is thrown away. Annie Vanderwide picks it up. She drives into the paint, throws it up off the rim. No good, knocked out of bounds, tried to save it, but Seward ball. Here comes a sub back in the ball game. That would be Haley Hagan replacing Grace Salima. Iris Anderson brings it in, throws it to Van Borstel. Back out front to Moriarty. Lipinskis looking for somebody down low. Nobody. She backs out to the timeline. Moriarty with the ball. Looking down in the corner into the paint. Nobody there. Back out front again. Stolen away. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Grace ball. Looks like Annie Vanderwide took one in the nose or the mouth. I see her holding her mouth. She got hit pretty hard there. 47 seconds to go. Oop, she runs over and she has to come out. Bloody nose, out of the ball game. Yeah, she took a hit there. 47 seconds to go, 6-5. Seward with the ball. Moriarty guarded by Salima. Tied up on the floor. Who's got it? Jump ball. Alternating possessions. Grace. Grace Salima gets the tie up for the Grace Grizzlies. So you got Salima, Hogan, Schamberger, Laker, and Hagan on the floor for the Grizzlies. And there's MK for a three. High rebound off, grabbed by McKenna Schamberger. Back out, down low to Sarah Laker. Yeah, underneath. 9 seconds to go in the first period. And that's the end of the first period with the Grace Grizzlies 8, the Seward Seahawks 5. How about that? Seward brought their cheerleaders up here. You can see them on the screen there performing in between the periods. That's quite interesting. All the way up Seward. They don't bring the basketball teams. They bring everybody. They got a good crowd here today. We were down there 2 weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun. It was a blinding snowstorm coming home. I think I told you that the other night. We had to drive behind the school bus. There was a foot of snow in the middle of the highway. All right, on the court for the Grizzlies, we have Salima, Schamberger, Laker, Hogan. For Seward, that would be Moriarty with the ball. She passes it over to Iris Anderson, and there's a foul on number 10, Hagan. The rest of the people, Van Boster on the court. Lipinskis and Anderson thrown away. Mary Hogan with the ball. Hagan's looking back over to Hogan. Down to Grace Salima, blocked by Lipinskis, picked up by McKenna Schamberger. Back out to Haley Hagan off the rim, no good. Rebound by Laker, but loses it out of bounds. But Grace ball, I guess. Knocked out by Seward. MK with the ball underneath, gives it to Sarah Laker. Back out to Haley Hagan. Over to Grace Salima. Haley Hagan drives the lane off the window. No good. Rebound by Hagan. She got her own rebound. And we have another foul on number 15. That would be Jessica Honeybein, number 15. That's her second. 5 fouls for Seward, 2 fouls for Grace. Grace Salima drives in the paint, off the window and in. 10-5, Grace. Honeybein drives. Anderson with the ball. Gonna drive the baseline, throws it up off the rim. No good. A late whistle and a foul. Looks like a push from behind. We got us a foul on number 10. That would be number 3 on Haley Hagan. Not good. Number 11, Iris Anderson cans the first free throw. Hagan out of the ball game. Into the ball game, Allie Jarvis. 3 fouls already. It's only the second period. And up and they're in and out, around, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Seward. Grace ball. Allie Jarvis back to MK. Mary Hogan. Mary Catherine Hogan. Grace Salima looks, bound past in the Laker. What's she gonna do with it? Back to Salima, to Hogan. Back to Salima, she's gonna take a shot. Nope, she backs away, doesn't do it. 2 people on her, gonna tie her up. Nope, in the corner. Nice, Jarvis over to McKenna Schamberger, and she walks after all that hard work with the girls. Fighting that defense, we get a walk.
Keep doing it, McKenna, you're okay.
10-6, 6:13 in the second period. Lipinska's pass knocked away by McKenna Schamberger, but she gets it back. Moriarty with the ball. Pick.
Yeah, there you go.
Pick.
Let's go, Grace.
Foul on
Keep driving, McKenna.
number 22, Ashley Jackson from Seward. Sarah Laker, no good. Back outside, rebound, MK Hogan off the rim, no good. Rebound by Seward, number 15, Jessica Honeybein.
Get her, Allie.
She's being guarded by Allie Jarvis.
Get her, Allie.
Tight defense played by the Grizzlies. And there's a foul. She was a little too tight. Allie Jarvis, a junior, picks up a foul. That's her second. In the ball game, Andy Vanderwide. Her nose must be okay now. Honeybein inbounds to Moriarty. She drives the paint. Beautiful. Passes over to Lipinskis for the easy layup. That is how you play basketball. Boom, boom, boom. That was nice. I like those. Oh, there you go. There looks like a foul on number 13, McKenna Schamberger. A little too rough there. We were talking earlier, my engineer, we don't have an instant replay, but he says $500 will fix that. Well, I don't know where we're going to find that, but it would be nice to look at those replays. And we took it a little higher than that. We said, how about a Jumbotron? That's about 5,000. So we'll just stick with what we have. Jackson passes down in the paint, stolen away by the Grizzlies. MK with the ball over to Sarah Laker. One stop, stolen away by the Seahawks. Pass up front, Lipinskis up, and she is fouled. Would that be on McKenna, number 13 again? No, on 25. That would be Grace Salima's first foul of the game. 10-8. Grace up and off the window, and good. Lipinskis You don't see too many free throws shot off the window, but that one worked. This one will tie it up. And no good, not that time. Rebound by McKenna. Schamberger.
Let's go, Grace. Come on now. Fire up, Grace.
Mary Hogan with the ball.
Play, run the play.
Down to Annie Vanderwide for three. Nothing but air. No good. Ball thrown away by Seward. Hogan out to Vanderwide. Knocked away by Seward, a steal, and it looks like we've got an alternating possession going back to Grace. 10-9, 4:15 to go here in the second. There you go. She's going to shoot a three. Mary does. No good. Rebound up. No good. Rebound by Pestrosa. Thrown away. Knocked out of bounds. Grace ball. Iris Anderson couldn't get a handle on that ball. Good defense by the Grizzlies, forcing a lot of these turnovers. Vanderwide drives. Knocked away by Anderson. She has the ball. She's going to drop. She's going to stop up and no, that was Moriarty. I thought that was Anderson. I saw a 1, but it was 1-0. That was, and she walked. Hogan to Vanderwide. Back to Schamberger, to Laker, to Salima. Working the horn, around the horn they call that. Almost stolen away by Seward. Nope, held on to it. Salima with the ball. She takes a bounce. Nope, thought she was going to hit it off the glass. Annie Vanderwide almost lost it. One thing about high school ball, you don't have to worry about a shot clock like you do in college or the pros. I keep thinking they got to shoot, but they don't have to. Stolen away by the Seahawks. Iris Anderson is fouled by MK. Mary Hogan, one of the two seniors on the team. Haley Hagan and Mary Hogan. Into the ball game is Riley Van Borstel.
Get this rebound, Kenna.
Out of the ball game was Coral Pestrosa. Number 10 up and in for Moriarty. Ties the ball game. 2:58, 10-10. Coming in is Allie Jarvis. Going out is Mary Hogan. The referee says 1. That would be 1 shot. Up and good. Seward surges into the lead, 11-10. Annie Vanderwide comes across the timeline, as they call it. Drives the left side of the lane. Stops. Back out to Hagan. Back into Vanderwide. Looks like she was fouled. She keeps on going in the paint. Up and in. No good. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Seward's ball. Sarah Laker was there, but she couldn't get a handle on it. Iris Anderson with the ball. Falls, trips, keeps dribbling. Looks like the old... That was Mela Moriarty. I'm sorry. She looked like the old Globetrotters on her knees and still dribbling the basketball. That's when we need instant replay.
All right, get it, Kenna.
Into Sarah Laker. Up, no good. And looks like we have a foul on Ayla Lipinskis. Number 24. That's her first. Sarah Laker, junior, at the line. 6 feet tall, up and rattles in and out. Somebody in the crowd yells, "Get the next one." Timeout. Referee blows a whistle. Looks like we have some blood on Mally Moriarty out of the game. Jessica Honeybein back in the game. Sarah Laker See if she can get the second one. Up and in, and she does. Tie ball game. 2:20 to go. 11-11. The Seahawks and the Grizzlies. Honeybine with the ball. Thought she was going to baseline. No, she passes it back out to Jackson. Jackson looks, throws it away, cross court, and goes out of bounds, and it'll be Grace ball. She was trying to get that to the big gal, Lipinskis, but just a little too high.
Passes now. Let's go.
Into Laker, knocked away by Lipinskis. Knocked out of bounds off Salima's hands. Seahawks ball. 146, 11-11. Stolen away by Annie Vanderwaal, and she misses the three. Back up, a foul. Looks like we have a foul. Sarah Laker will go to the line. Junior Sarah Laker. She was just there. She's back again. Foul on number 22, Ashley Jackson. That will be her third. I can see she's coming out of the ball game. Yes, it's good. In the ball game, Coral Pestrosa. And she is a 9th grader.
Nice job, Sarah.
13-11. Grace, 1:40 to go till halftime. Lipinskis with the ball, looking down low, nobody there. Guarded by Schamberger. Nice pass underneath to number 33. That would be Petrosia. She missed it. Grace with the rebound. Vanderwide with the ball.
Let's get another one.
Looks like we're going to have alternating possessions. Ball going over to the Seahawks. MK back in the ball game.
Deny her, Kenna. Deny.
Anderson with the ball.
Help right there, Grace.
Back to shot missed by Lipinskis. Rebound Grace. Knocked out of bounds, and Grace will retain the ball. I hear timeout, Seward. 48 seconds to go, 13-11. There we go. We have the engineer. He's putting the Seahawk cheerleaders on the board for you guys to see. Guys and gals, young and old across America. I imagine there's thousands of fans out there listening to the Grace Grizzlies and the Seward Seahawks. All right, inbounded by Grace. Mary Catherine Hogan with the ball. Comes across the timeline. 13-11. Annie Vanderwide for three, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Lipinskis for Seward. Up to Moriarty. And we have a foul, and if that's on number 15, I think that's her fourth? No, second. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Moriarty could tie it up. First one's up and in. 13-12. Coming into the ball game now, Randy Tolson. Off, no good. Tolson with the rebound. Driving in the paint, throws it up, and there's a foul. Riley Van Borstel gets fouled as she goes into the paint. 24 seconds to go. She's going to shoot two. She could take the lead. First one's up and off. No good. And the second one is up and tie ball game. 13-13. 24 seconds to go. Let's see what the Grace Grizzly girls do here with 19 seconds to go. Down low to McKenna, and they lose it. Schamberger loses it. They steal it. Up to Moriarty. She walks with the ball. Too fast, too excited. And a turnover. T.O., as Dick Vitale would say. I hear, let's go, ladies. Which ladies? Seward or Grace? The crowd is going wild. Down low to Sarah Laker. Off her hands to McKenna Sheridan. Ball's bouncing around, and that is the end of the first period. We are tied up 13-13, right where we started. Tied up. We'll be back in a little bit. I'll get the stats for the first half.